Speaking
Talk
of
to me.
Miami,
Talk
well,
to
you
me.
have a very good friend of yours, Bethenny Frankel, and she says that she's going to get engaged. Now, there's a couple of things to this. First of
Get
all,
engaged. She's been engaged, what, 9, 10 times? How many times? Get engaged.
isn't that Danielle Staub?
Oh, Bethany Frankel has been engaged just as many. Hold on. I'll Google.
I guess you're not interested in, you're really taking Miss Frankel down today, huh? You're just not feeling it, huh? Because well, she has a couple of things to
Not
say,
really.
Bethany. First of
Oh,
all,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry. Well, maybe I got them
two
confused.
times.
Apparently, she's been engaged total of 2 times.
There you go.
Dennis Shields in 2018.
Who's passed
Paul
on.
Brennan. But then, of course, she was engaged and married to Jason Hoppy. So there's three.
hmm So two, other than that.
No, she's been engaged
Well,
3 times, just married one.
fine. Well, she says a couple of things. First of all, she's slamming Bezos and Lauren Sanchez. She says that Bethany Frankel will be getting engaged just so she can have a wedding invitation. She says she loves Lauren Sanchez. Girl, you better say you love Lauren
We
Sanchez,
all love
first of all.
Lauren. Nobody who
Right.
hates, who doesn't like Lauren?
Ooh,
Everybody is like,
really? I think a lot of people hate her.
they're just jealous. I mean, truly, there's nothing. What so far has Lauren Sanchez done that is unlikable? Okay. Jeff, you know,
Well, you
they
want me to
cheated.
give you
Jeff and Lauren cheated on their significant others.
well, a
Lauren,
lot of people don't like a $53 million wedding in a very a crisis-driven economy. It's a gross display of opulence, a lot of people have said.
the rich always do that. They always have, regardless of from the 1920s to current state. They
Okay.
don't, once he's worth almost $1 trillion. They're not
hmm
operating on our mindset of a budget and a mortgage, and it doesn't exist. And I find Lauren Sanchez fascinating. She's very tacky, and yet loves it. Like, I mean, I am with Bethany. This is the thing I enjoy about Bethany. She drives me bonkers and I cannot stand the attitude, but she's often right on things, which is Lauren and Jeff's wedding invite was the tackiest thing you've ever laid your eyes on. Like, who is like, I mean, I think this is an example of when you're so rich, people don't say no to you. I mean, I just think the designer was like, fabulous. And you're like, this looks like a Hallmark card. I mean, with the whole butterflies on it with the Venetian boat. It was just so tacky. That's what I like about Sanchez, though. She's very tacky. She's the richest wife now in the world.
hmm Yeah, yes, really to everything you said. And yeah, that's Bethany's point. She said, I, Bethany Frankel, will get engaged just so I can have a wedding invitation. That is gorgeous. This, and I love Lauren Sanchez. It pains me to say this, and I'm being as nice as I possibly can. This is tacky. This was busy. I mean, granted, the wedding was a few weeks ago at this point, but she said this was tacky and too much going on, just everything you said. And she is now on a hunt. She doesn't know when it's going to happen. It's going to be 10 years from now, but
Oh,
she will get engaged just so she can send a wedding invitation that is nicer than Lauren Sanchez's. And by the way, she also would like you to add, don't count on it anytime soon. Men in their 50s, give me a break. You just want a pen pal and you want someone you can fuck. All they want is just a quick lay and a pen pal. No emotions, no dating, no courtship. They either want me for sex or a pen pal. I'm 2 states away. Let's keep talking. Why would I fly to come see you in Miami? She's like, we've been talking for how long and we still don't want to meet me? What are you fucking afraid? Yes, Bethany, they are afraid. They are very afraid.
well, they start talking to her, then they do a Google search and they're like, oh, all right, I'm out.
You
They don't
mean,
want their life ending up on TikTok. That's probably why most of it. I mean, look, I will say everybody I know that's dating is like it's
mhm.
brutal out there.
Oh
It's
yeah.
brutal. I mean, I don't think that that's I think that she's got some great points. I think it's probably accurate. And I
They're
think
just
as they
losers out
go along, people are less and less inclined to get married because they know, I think
there.
a lot of them have been married and divorced. They've done major payouts. It's like, why do I need to go through this again?
So, Bethany, to be engaged, you're not feeling it. Could happen. Not feeling it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, she's great at, she gets a lot of guys, but
Listen,
like,
I mean, Paul was cute.
whoa,
Jason, cute. She gets cuties. She gets cuties.
just
Even the other guy she was dating, whatever his name was, the
Dennis.
one
Did you
that,
like Dennis?
no, the last one that, like, I guess, also was talking to Kelly Ben Simone at one point and chose Bethany or whatever. He was pretty cute too. She gets cute guys, this Bethany Frankel.
Hey, she's got a banging body. Um,
Banging, banging.
I think she's got, she has this that kind of like party, bust your balls personality that some men like.
Some men like that, right?
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, it's hard. I know, you know, it just with social media, I think it's grass is greener syndrome. And I think once you're burned, there's just less societal pressure to like remarry and start a, I think it's like people are like, eh. Now, I mean, I think about my parents' friends, right?
mhm.
Years ago, if they got divorced, like everybody got remarried. Now I look at my own life and friends. I'm in my 40s. I know you're the same way. You're single. Half of the people I know are single. I don't think they're ever going to get married. They date here and there, like Bethany. Maybe they find a partner for a couple years or they live with them. But half of all of my husband and I's friends now are single, divorced, maybe dating. I mean,
And I think I'll meet someone like Alan Himmel, who was, I think, 76, married to Suzanne Summers his whole life. Suzanne Summers, double podcast guest here behind the Velvet Rope.
oh,
She
amazing.
passed on. That's the love of his life. Her co-star, Joanna Cassidy from the past. Alan and Joanna are now together. Now, Joanna knows, everybody in Hollywood knows. Alan and Suzanne did not separate for, what was it, 30 years, 40 years? Not even for a second. This is the love of his life. So Joanna is there. I think they're both, like, I think he's 80, she's 76. And she knows, like, the great love of your life is Suzanne Summers. I'll never be the great love of your life, but they're together now. They
There's
announced it. Right. It's like a, so I think my
there.
point is, for me, maybe in some others, maybe in Bethany, I think I'll settle down with someone when I'm like 75. It'll be like a nice
Great.
coexistence. I already live here, and there's a lovely gay gentleman here in the complex I live in. Well, no, we're just friends.
Sounds like a maybe. Okay.
No, we're friends. We have lovely dinner. We go to Main Street. We have a dinner. We come home. We go to bed. I live like a 90-year-old. No one seems to believe me. You think I have friends all over the world and I'm
You
jet setting.
do.
Oh God,
You
here we
do.
go. But I think when I'm 76, I'll have a nice, coexistence with someone. And if I can't press the alert button for the front desk to come get me, I mean, there is no alert button. I'm thinking we should put one in because the age here, that's kind of where it is at. And I would like an alert button too. Maybe I'll find someone at 76. So good for Bethany. Maybe it'll happen for her later in life. I got something else for you.
Dish.
Well, there's rumors and nastiness, rumors and no nastiness now that I don't know about the ratings. You never know about the ratings on these things. Sometimes they don't share. But Love Hotel, I'd love to know about the ratings. Rumor is they're working on a male version, and instead of Luann.